we still faithful. I'ma put it all on the table. We forever faithful. Yeah, we still faithful.
There you have it, 49ers fans. According to Tom Pelissero of the NFL Network, the San Francisco 49ers on Friday agreed to terms with quarterback Brock Purdy on a massive 5-year, $265 million contract with $181 million total guaranteed, which includes $165.05 million guaranteed in the first 3 years of the contract. Wow. My mind is blown. The fact that the 49ers got a contract done of this magnitude this early in the offseason, it's still May, it kind of, boggles my mind. My first initial thoughts, I want to say props to Parag Marathe, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, Jed York, the entire 49ers front office. Bravo. You guys did what good teams do, what good run organizations do, and you got the deal done. No drama, no BS. Didn't drag on into OTAs, didn't drag on into mandatory minicamp, didn't drag on into training camp. The Niners appear to finally be learning from their past mistakes. They want to have good vibes, just a good approach to their off season. Good momentum. That was the word I was looking for. The Niners want to have good positive momentum as they head deeper into their offseason and into training camp and starting the 2025 year. You already got the George Kittle deal done and out of the way. Now you take care of your quarterback, Brock Purdy, and it's a massive deal. It is a mega deal. I believe it turns out to $53 million per year on an annual average value basis. It's not 60 like what was being talked about for quite some time. I mean, you heard a lot of guys, Matt Mayoko especially, saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Brock's deal is closer to $60 million. But no, it's $53 million per year in terms of annual average value. And the guaranteed money is astronomical, but the way that it appears to me, it looks like the 49ers will be able to get out from this thing after 3 years with little to no damage. At least that's what the guaranteed money in the first 3 years is telling me. We'll have to wait for the particulars, for the fine print, for all the details to come out. And look, I know that I previously stated, I made a video about this, and I said, look, when the Niners signed Purdy to this deal, I think it's a mistake. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I'm not going to back off those comments. I don't like it. I don't think Brock Purdy is a $53 million per year quarterback. I don't think he's worth $265 million over the course of 5 seasons. You can say that, what about the guys that are maybe a lesser player than him earning more money? You can bring up the Tuas, the Trevor Lawrences, the Dak Prescotts of the world. I understand that, and I know what the market is the market. I get all that. But I don't like having to pay Brock Purdy this kind of money, but I will wait. I will reserve my judgment for the structure on this deal, the cap hits, the way that this thing is actually constructed, and I will wait and see when the Niners can get out from under this with no damage. If there's any sort of things that we need to look out for in this contract that may very well help the 49ers. I'm going to reserve judgment until we have the full details of this thing, but just on the surface, I can think what I want. I can feel how I want to feel about it, whatever the case may be. The fact that the Niners got it done is very big to me. I love that the 49ers got this done. That alone makes me stomach it a lot easier. That makes me like it a lot more. That the 49ers did not let this drag into training camp and preseason and just ruin the momentum that this team has been building in terms of positive momentum heading into the 2025 season. You have Robert Saleh, who's going to bring a ton of fresh energy to this team. Kyle Shanahan said it himself with the long off season. He feels, invigorated and re-energized. You have a lot of young talent on this team. They're going to bring a lot of young energy. It's a refreshing feeling knowing that the 49ers are getting this deal done in May, before OTAs, before mandatory minicamp, before training camp. I'm sure Brock Purdy is ecstatic. Brock's been a pro this whole time. Brock has handled this thing like a champ. I wasn't really worried about Brock holding out. Brock is a pro. Brock's going to show up and do his job and play football because he loves to do it, and that's just the kind of guy that he is. And I'm sure now he feels better about it, knowing that the deal is done. So props to Brock for handling it the way that he has. Props to the 49ers for not making this bigger than it had to be. They got it done. Props to Jed York. And what's funny is this contract comes on the heels of the 49ers announcing that they're selling a 6% stake in the ownership of the team at an evaluation of $8.5 billion. So the 49ers will be receiving an influx of about $500 to $600 million in cash from the sale. Maybe that had something to do with the delay in the Brock Purdy contract announcement, but here we are. Brock Purdy has officially signed his deal, 5 years, $265 million, 181 total guaranteed, including 165.05 million guaranteed over the course of the first 3 seasons. Brock Purdy is the 49ers franchise quarterback for the foreseeable future. There will be consistency. There will be no more drama as it pertains to Brock Purdy's contract. We can just move past it. It's done. It's over with. Brock's your guy. Kyle and Brock are now officially tied at the hip, and I feel like, if this thing's going to go down, it's going to go down with Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy together. However things shake out, those two are tied at the hip, and it's going to be a very exciting time over these next few years to see how this thing shakes out. Again, props to the 49ers for getting this done. That has me hyped up, no matter what I want to think about the value of Brock Purdy and what he brings to this team. I'm curious to see how it's structured so that we can see how the 49ers can build a team around Brock in the coming seasons. I'm sure it's going to be set up fine because Parag, is a wizard at these things, despite how we may feel about his timing with contracts. But look, it's done, and that's a good thing. And I'm looking forward to this 2025 season even more now. Niner fans, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. How do you feel that Brock Purdy is your quarterback for the foreseeable future? I'm optimistic. I'm excited. I am a little reserved. I will wait till the full details of this thing come out before I really give a full judgment, a full assessment of my feelings. But right now, here today, Friday, May the 16th, 2025, I'm glad it's done. And props to the Niners for doing it. So, Niner fans, like I said, drop your comments. Let me know your thoughts. What a day. What a day.